All right, so eating breakfast this morning. Again, good old senzu shake, steel cut oats with honey, cinnamon, and chia seeds, and a protein bar. Easy, fast. Today, I'm gonna go see Thunderbolts, but before that, I also have to edit, but before that, I have to go and get a new desk. So let's see where it has good desks. Wait, it's like I said in that one video about using the mind. This is the thing us humans have over every animal, our freaking mind. I'm gonna MacGyver this thing. So let's see how this looks. Okay, hold on. Maybe. Okay, hold on. I think this is working, y'all. Hold on, do I need to get higher? Hold on. I don't want to be looking down. I want to be looking straight up. I think it's working. That was one of my Goku moments right there. Because it's just like, oh, anything to do with physical fitness and training and all that stuff? Oh, I got you. Like, I am like a data bank and stuff like that. I've helped like hundreds of thousands of people improve their lives with that. But when it comes to like, does this office chair work? I'm like a boomer. It's like, does this work? Does this work? I'm an old man. Stuff like that. It's just like, oh, I don't know if this works or not. But I'm going to go get a new desk. All right, order one. I'm going to find a good new one that goes up to that height because that last one, it broke at the thing. So I was like, oh, man, that's annoying. But yes, I'm going to go and crush the day. Quick thing, small peppermint chocolate. All right, so just finished my Patreon post. Support me on Patreon if you want to. And yeah, it was good. And so now I'm going to have some beef bone broth, and then like later today I'm gonna go see that Thunderbolts movie. So I'm just seeing like if my camera is charged and what I gotta do. So I'm gonna charge the battery for my camera so I can record, then I'll get to the editing. So I've been watching two of my favorite fitness channels who are like eerily close to like competing in a thing. I wonder if they're competing in the same show, but it's Buff Dudes and Will Tennyson. Like Hudson from Buff Dudes is competing in bodybuilding show, and then Will Tennyson is also competing in a bodybuilding show. And there's this part of me that's just watching them because they're vlogging it as well. They're going through like, oh, dieting this way. I lost so much fat off my ass. It hurts to sit down and all this stuff. And then they're talking about how like the testosterone tanks so much and like how they feel like shit. Though they look like amazing. They look like freaking action figures. They look like freaking, where is it? Hold on. Do I have one? I have various ones. Yeah, like something like this. Like they're starting to look like this, like straight up like this. This is how they're looking. And it's like, wow, that they look absolutely incredible and respect to them. But then like, I love the fact that they're so open about, yeah, this sucks. Like this whole thing, like I would not maintain this for a whole thing. I would not make this profession thing. And it's like, well, no, that's really interesting to me. Because even my brother-in-law, he did like a shoot of like a bodybuilding shoot thing. He's doing another one. And like, it looks so enticing to me, but also it's just like, okay, so like how I'm very curious right now to see how long they like, maintain that physique afterwards. Cause I know they're pretty much, both of them are talking about like, oh yeah, once I finish this, I'm going to put some healthy weight back on. But yeah, it's like interesting. Cause I've been really low before. Like I've been like very low. Like I think the lowest I've been is like 155, 54, something like that. And that was when I was like really ripped, doing a lot of calisthenics and boxing and sprinting and all that other stuff. But, man, it's interesting. It's so interesting to watch people go through this. Because for me, with these vlogs, I'm pretty much just doing something consistently to get to a healthy body that looks nicer than usual. That's all it is. A healthy body that looks nicer than usual. But it's not like I'm trying to make a thing where it's like, this is an unhealthy lifestyle. And I'm not saying they're an unhealthy lifestyle or anything like that. I'm not trying to do anything where it's like, oh man, I'm trying to get so fucking like shredded, sub 10% body fat, step on stage or anything like that. That's not me personally, not right now. And yeah, I just want to be like healthy, fit, and strong. So, well, I just wanted to say that real quick because I watched both their videos. They posted videos back to back today, and I was just like, oh damn. But no, absolute respect to both of them, and I can't wait to see how they perform in their shows. But yeah, I'm about to go do my cardio, which is just some walking. Next week I'll do more like, active cardio and then do my other things. But for right now, I just think walking, just because the sun started to come out again and it's starting to feel nice and beautiful out, I think that's just a beautiful time to go for a walk. And then I can also walk around like, movie theater and all that jazz. Gonna have one of these. Yeah. The way to keep your daily walks engaging is to walk in different areas. Like, cause sometimes you can get like in a rut going in a circle and stuff like that. But, when you're just like consistently walking in various places, it actually feels really good. It actually feels like, nice because you're exploring and stuff like that. Like us humans were meant to be. Like we were like these creatures that just walk. This is like our primary thing. And running. We're endurance creatures. So yeah. But yeah, I love a good walk during the sunlight. I think it's like in my number... It's definitely a top 4 fave cardio, just for like relaxing and being mellow and stuff like that I can do consistently. Yeah. Okay, so I'm off to go see the Thunderbolts. Hopefully it'll be a fun Marvel movie. I love going to the movies. But like Marvel, like what was the last Marvel movie I really loved? Because I haven't watched a lot of the series. I need to catch up on that Daredevil Born Again, because I never finished Daredevil season 3, even though I heard it was so great, because so many people, because I originally, it was like, oh, they're not doing a Defender season 2, so I was like, what's the point of watching this? Because like the entire time those Netflix show was building up to Defenders, and then they were like, oh, well, we're not doing any more with that. They sort of made me go, I don't need to see Luke Cage season 2 or Jessica Jones. Was it season 3 at that point, or 2? I can't remember. And then definitely not Iron Fist season 2. But yeah, I'm excited to see this. I don't know, Deadpool and Wolverine was pretty damn good, so hopefully this is good. 17 grams. That's what we're doing.
Deep breath in, and remember, the energy you give to the universe always comes back to you.
Coke Zero. Box is the best way to see it. Back home, and yeah, Thunderbolts was pretty damn good. I enjoyed it. I had a fun time with it. Wasn't as great as, say, the OG MCU films and stuff like that, but it was still fun. It was still a fun thing. I wasn't like bored in it at all. I was like, okay, no, I'm like actually getting pretty invested. Yeah, so that was good. Also, I had a Coke Zero in the theater, so that was around 2 p.m. So I have a lot of extra energy, which means that I can just use it to crush this. The negative thing is I'm probably going to go to bed a lot later than usual, but the positive thing is I should be able to get done with all my editing stuff and YouTube stuff, so it should be fresh to go tomorrow, so that's cool. But yeah, and then no, I'm feeling good. I'm gonna go eat again in a second because of those tenders. Like, again, the thing I always say is I'm trying to make this a lifestyle that like I don't have to come off of, because that is the sincere mistake I see everyone do. They go on strict hardcore diets for weeks and they get the results, but then they cannot maintain those results. I don't want that. I want to be able to maintain this longevity. Like when I get to it, like I'm able to maintain it for a long period of time. And when I go out, that means, you'll see like foods and stuff like that. They're like, not the healthiest and all that stuff. And then all this other stuff where it's just like, hey, they're little delights. But as long as you're just, staying locked in, getting your protein, getting your exercise in, making sure you don't overdo it. Because like the thing I always hear is you can't out exercise a bad diet, which is partially true. All right. So like the thing about that is you can't out exercise a bad diet for like several reasons. If you're like, overeating, like if you're eating like a freaking Papa John's pizza by yourself every single day. Yeah. Like it's going to have like, various effects on like your physical health, not just like for you going over your calories for the day. And then like, if you're going to be eating like a bunch of junk food, it will start to slow you down and affect like certain things in your body for health wise. But there's certain things that's why I always run the 85-15% like way of eating, where like majority of my foods are nutritious foods that nourish my body. Then I also drink a lot of water, like a gallon or a little bit over a gallon sometimes a day, and then just like tons of that stuff. But we're doing good. I got my 10k steps in, so my cardio's done, and then yeah, I just need to do this YouTube stuff. I'll stretch in a little bit and do my meditation for bed, because last night that did actually help a lot when I just did that little wind down meditation. So we'll try that again. But yeah, we're crushing it. Okay, so here we go. We got chicken, beef with some taco seasoning and some lime rice. I'm gonna also add some cheese to this and then wrap it up in this tortilla. These tortillas taste way better than Mission. There we go. Look at that. This is gonna be good. Okay, it's 8:22 and I'm about to start up my Phoenix Blade journal again. I took a break off from April just because I was like, I don't feel like journaling it. But yeah, I'm keeping this up. I've been using this since June last year and I love it. Like, it's fun to go through and just like reread again. And it's like all for my like new program as well. So I love that. So I'm about to have string cheese. This will be my final thing before my final thing I eat. And then I'm about to do some quick yoga. And then the rest of the night, I'm going to just like focus on editing. Well, I'll see like how I feel, because I do have a lot of extra caffeine in me from that Coke Zero earlier. So yeah, but yeah, pretty much going well. All right, so this is the calories for the day: 2,400, 142 grams of protein, 463 calories burned, and 846 calories remaining. And let me add some more to that, because I had some more. And then I'm going to drink a little bit more and do my stretching and go to bed. But I'm about to go do some more editing, so I'll wrap it here. So good night, y'all.